just felt a little off a couple times when, like, people would be like, oh, come to this workshop, blah, blah, it costs this much money, are you going to sign up? And I would be like,
Well, they're just not good at selling. They didn't entice you at all. So that's just terrible selling. Just
Sales 101.
Yeah, that was bad. They wanted to take. They didn't give you any value, and they didn't inspire you to come. We're all doing our best here, and homogenizing all these aspects. Yeah, my business skill set was not learned by yogis, and my yoga mindset was not all my yoga teachers are really great business people. B.N.S. Iyengar is the most senior teacher in the world that was a student of Krishnamacharya, who's like the godfather of modern yoga. And yet he's got a small, humble little shala in India, and few people have heard of him. Most people, I say B.N.S. Iyengar, they're like, you mean chair yoga? And I'm like, no, that's B.K.S. Iyengar. And, which I get it, it's a similar name, so it's not like a mystery. And David Garrigues, he should be way more famous than he is. He's got like 12,000 YouTube followers. Kino McGregor has like 500,000 followers, and she's nothing compared to David. Like nothing. Her knowledge is, not on that level. So, in the end, sales and persuasion and exchange of value is nothing more than understanding mind. It's understanding the other person's mind. It's empathizing with their mind, understanding what's their perspective coming into the situation, and then, understanding wants and needs. And if that's not yoga, I don't know what is. It's a joining of minds. And then on the yoga side of things, like there's an exchange in everything, and cause and effect, and that's business, is cause and effect. So it's not different, it's just a different, like I was telling Kim, was talking about nervousness she had sometimes doing something. I forget what she was talking about. Sharing something. And there's another word for that same sensation, it's called excitement. And it's just two different words to describe the same feeling.
right, yeah.
And so, is it business, is it yoga? It's what I'm doing. It's my life. And the more I get paid, the more time I can spend studying and practicing and not cold calling yoga studios.
I understand that struggle. It's no different than any other struggle in any other industry.
Which makes it very relatable, because the yogis that are not like selling themselves, they don't see themselves as like, a commodity or a resource. They are creating separation between themselves and all other businesses. They're claiming, I'm not business like you, and yet they're going about business. So there's a hypocrisy there, and they're creating division where there should be union. Like,
it's an internal
Do you think
conflict.
there's like a small portion of that where they're like, I don't want to sell myself because that's my ego?
That's their ego talking.
Yeah.
The part that doesn't want to sell.
Yeah, that's.
Well, it could also be the part that is selling for.
It's all ego. The fallacy is that if you claim that somebody's doing or not doing something because of their ego, that's your ego talking. And so it's all ego. And ultimately, do you believe that what you have to offer is valuable to people? Can people heal or become stronger? Or do they want it? Will it improve their life? Do you think that you're shortchanging people, or are you over-delivering and undercharging what you're worth? Because people only pay less than what they think it's worth. And if you truly internally have that self-esteem, because it comes back to a self-esteem thing, and then you won't have a problem charging. The thing is most yoga instructors and studios, this is how they operate. Because in anything business, there's a unique selling proposition, right? Something unique, like, is your coffee home cooked? Or I'm probably not going to use the right terms. Is it, roasted at home and imported from very classical sources, and it's so quality and all this stuff, so that's a unique value proposition. Most yoga studios and yoga teachers, their unique value proposition is they're the cheapest.
That's not a great sell.
That's the Wal-Mart of yoga.
Yep.
I don't want to be the Wal-Mart of yoga. That's cheap, and that's replaceable. I don't want to be replaceable. I would rather be the Lamborghini of yoga, and call it ego, but there is a universal force, whichever one or one that you choose to subscribe to, that is experiencing itself through you. You are a vessel, an aperture in the universe through which the universal force that you subscribe to is experiencing life. And are you Walmart that they're experiencing it through, or are you Mercedes-Benz? And, are you a queen, or are you a maid? And if I have a choice, I would rather be the most powerful and strongest experience for that supreme force to experience through me. And that means me being a strong ego. You know, all of the people that have moved and shaped the world, whether they were right or wrong, and there's conspiracies about everybody, they all had strong egos. If you even look up the word ego,